Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Gray, your one and only corrupted angel, and today we are going to quickly do a run through of some survival. We're going to do a steel pass survival arbitration vibey type thing. We're going to try out Zephyr. I'll go over the build after we do the run. I'm going to just see how long I can go for. We've got 8 minutes on this queue. I'm going to see if we can get into a game. Easy, look at that. Alright, so, I've been really enjoying Zephyr lately. Like, a lot, actually. This is a subpar, suboptimal build for Zephyr, but it does do quite a decent job, all things considered. No helmet required on this one, and that's the main thing, I think, for a lot of people. Alright, what do we got? Where is everybody? So who we got on our team? We got 3 people on our team. One of them looks like it's hard carrying quite a bit, but that's okay. So goal for the today is just kind of get as much endo as possible. I've been really needing endo, and I wanted to just start doing some Warframe videos that show off some of the builds that I've been doing. We got a lot of love over on the latest Warframe video, which was very much so a account review of sorts, just showing you guys where I've been at and what I've been up to when it comes to Warframe. And what better thing to do than to actually show you guys a run through. With one of my characters. I've been really enjoying Zephyr a lot, but I've noticed that a lot of people have said a couple of different things to me along the lines of, I don't need anywhere close to what I have for Steel Path, and while that is technically true, there is a very key factor that a lot of people don't really pay attention to when it comes to why I want the things that I want for my Steel Path runs, and why I build my characters the way I do. And it's because I'm really bad at the game. I'm bad at this game. I play it incredibly casually. As much as I do love the game, I am not very good at it, right? And because of that, I generally speaking have a lot harder of a time staying alive and doing everything that I want to do with a degree of comfort, right? So I usually have to build all of my stuff to be incredibly overkill for the content that I'm doing if I want to actually succeed. Okay, first discovery already. It's not terrible. Zephyr's been a really fun one for me. I've been really enjoying Zephyr a lot. Really, really enjoyable frame. I've been enjoying the movement speed on this frame as well. All the mobility that you get from it is phenomenal. Super enjoyable, super comfy. I don't play meta stuff a lot. Usually I just play stuff that I enjoy. I'm a very big Warframe person in the sense of, like, I really enjoy having cool frames and playing unique frames rather than actually going about playing good weapons. I'm less of a weapons guy, more of a Warframe guy. I love caster frames. I love all that sort of jazz. It's really enjoyable to me. And that's what matters the most. But on the rare occasion that I do actually try to use weapons a lot more, I will use my Fenmore. I'll use... Oh my god. Hi. Separate those guys from the drone. Love it. Nice. So far, so good, though. We'll be picking up pace slowly but surely. I've noticed that a lot of people have been really enjoying the Warframe content as well, even though it has been mainly just me doing update videos on sort of my progress rather than actually me playing the game. But hopefully this gives you an idea of how I play the game, and yeah, I'm not the best. I will admit that before anyone gets upset with me. I'm not too great, but that's okay. I enjoy the game, and I play it the way I want to play it. And I think that that's something that we should all do. I don't think that we should be too upset one way or another. As long as we're having a good time and we're enjoying it, I think that that's all that matters. This game is a fantastic one, and we should celebrate that more than anything. Easy. I'm probably going to go for like maybe 30 minutes or so, hopefully, on this arbitration. We'll see how everybody else feels, because I don't want to... I don't want to be doing it too long, but I also don't want it to be something that the rest of the people in the group are not able to go for too long either. Got to make sure I help out the team as best I can. If you guys haven't played Zephyr, though, I definitely recommend her. She's been a really fun one. The tornadoes are a blast. I haven't fully built her, so she is still, like I said, pretty... She's fully done in the sense that I just need one modification, and I just haven't got the plat right now to trade for it. And it's unfortunately a augment mod, so I can't even farm for the item. It's just something that I'm gonna have to deal with, or find someone that has it and then trade for it. But that's okay. I just need to get the Jetstream mod, and then I'll be set. It's the only thing I'm missing. But you can see already the mobility on her is fantastic. The crowd control is great as well. The map's mainly locked down. It's super comfortable to play. I've noticed a lot of people as well have been not really watching the the full content all the way through sometimes, and it means that they're not really getting the full picture of what's going on, so I should probably explain things a little bit sooner. And that's my bad. It's just me learning, you know, how to do it all. So far, so good. The one thing that I don't like about her, and I wish it would change, would be simply just the ability to it'd be the ability to essentially apply turbulence when it's only got a couple of seconds left, so there's no downtime. We've had someone leave, that's no good. Perish, sir. Perish. I feel like arbitrations are probably the content that I do the most these days, just because of how endo hungry my account currently is. I'm in desperate need of endo. I played this game for profit. I was channeling my inner corpus, really going hard with it, and I haven't really had a chance to sit down and grind the important things up until like the last couple of months, where I've slowly been playing the game more and more casually and trying to just get some stuff going. Oh my lord, I forgot to apply my buff. This is what I mean when I say I have some severe skill issue. Jesus, it's okay. Perish. Flee! Man, these Eximus units still take a little bit of a beating. But I'm slowly getting there. My account's been slowly being perfected and having a good time with it. I'm not a rolling guard enthusiast, necessarily. And by no means do I have it regularly equipped, but this is still a really comfy build that I have taken to like level 1000 and been relatively fine. At least I've noticed anyway. One of the things though that I will admit is pretty, I guess, how to describe it, like pretty recognizable is the fact that damage reduction isn't quite what it used to be. I've noticed that a lot in my playthrough recently. I used to be a big Gara main, and I praise the Gara because of the 90% damage reduction, and it would be really strong, really durable. I feel like I could take on the world. But now, I don't know, it just doesn't feel quite like it's doing its job as much as it used to. I feel like even with a massive damage reduction and incentive to reduce damage, it still isn't enough. And that's kind of an issue, I guess, that I've been having with a couple of my frames, because they're just built a bit old. That's okay. You know, it happens. You just gotta update your builds. You gotta make sure everything's at least somewhat functional. That's not too hard either, you know. That's okay. Imbuing these with explosives is great. The other thing as well that I would like to mention is I am not big on the Bane mod people. I know there's quite a few people that swear by Bane mod, especially with Blast, like I'm running. However, Bane mods are like the opposite of comfy, right? To me, they're just not. They're tedious, and they don't really feel conducive to what I would consider to be a really easy, comfy, fun play experience. Because you have to swap them out, and you have to make sure that you've always got the right one on. That kind of thing just isn't really my style. And you can argue all you want about that, right? That's fine. I don't mind. I get it. I have been really enjoying the Sikaris. I know that it's not like the best weapon in the world as well, but I've been really enjoying it. It's like a cool gun to me. Like a pretty cool gun to me. He's just gotten sucked up into oblivion. Poor guy. I need to do some more Zariman stuff as well. I know I haven't really been doing the Zariman enough lately, but I do need to do the Zariman as well at some point. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what was happening there. I think that was a bit of a bug. I just had like a pillar of people all squished together, but not actually in a tornado. Having the incarnates has been incredibly helpful though. No. Oh my lord. Yeah, we'll probably go for 30 minutes. Seems like the rest of our team is wanting to leave, but I'll go for 30. I think 30 is a reasonable amount of time to go on an arbitration. Sometimes I'll go for an hour as well, but I don't really have an hour today. Gotta get a couple of things done. But still, figure, you know, why not try and get some stuff done today? I do admit, I feel like, you know, I feel a little bit bad not playing a Nidus, or, I'm not sorry, Nidus, a Necros, I mean, or like another loot frame when I'm playing Arbitration, since, you know, all the endo drops from Arbitrations, in terms of the actual enemies themselves, dropping them. But, I don't know. I wanted to play Zephyr today. I wanted to really show you guys the Zephyr build. It's really comfortable. I haven't gone down yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're only at level 82, and that's nothing super high, but we're just being really comfy. We're really enjoying it. The damage is there. The control is there. It's super simple stuff. My secondaries definitely need work. I don't have my prime target cracker or anything fully leveled up yet. That was one of the main things for me that was really, really rough. Was just getting the mods all done, and that's why I'm doing so many arbitrations recently, just because it is an important thing, and I need to get it done so I can start providing myself with better secondaries that are a bit more relevant. Not that it matters too much at the same time, because it is a secondary weapon. It's not a primary. It's not there to do all the damage, but you never know. You never know when you're going to run out of ammo or something. So, where are you going? Oh my god, that tornado is running away fast. Okay. Well, that kind of worked. Maximum range on this isn't there, so it's not max range by any means. It could be larger. I am shield gating as well, so there is that. I do have an auger mod on here just to try and get that shield up, so we're getting that constant vulnerability. So anytime that we lose our shields and we go into that invulnerability state, we're just making sure that we bring that back, bring those shields back. Where did the drone go? Hello? Where's the drone? I don't know where the drone was, but okay. Sure. Gotta make sure my energy economy isn't too bad either. We'll get Zeneric going real quick. Just because I'm running out of energy. There we go. There's our energy back. We're all good. We got another arcane. That's a bit sad. I don't really want these arcanes. I don't even know if they're good. If you know if these arcanes are any good, please do let me know. But I don't think I've ever seen anyone use them before, and never really heard anyone talk about them before, but I'm sure there's someone out there, right? I'm sure there's someone or some frame that can use them. I just don't know who. Otherwise, I guess we can always just throw them in the dissolution bin. There's always the dissolution bin, you know? It exists. It's handy. I haven't used it, really. Because my arcanes are lacking. I do need to do some more Void Cascade there. Desperately. But I'll do that later. The other thing that I would recommend as well, if you do ever want comfort, if you do ever want ease of, like, gameplay and speed and whatnot, definitely look at Amalgam mods, specifically Amalgam Diffusion and Amalgam Serration. They have some fantastic maneuverability options that will really escalate your stuff. It'll really escalate your gameplay. It'll really escalate your speed. You'll feel so much better traversing the map, getting things done. Oh my lord. Perish, sir. Alright, we're almost there. This is a good run, at least. We got a statue, and we got 1,000 endo. That's not too bad. Definitely not the best run in the world, because we could at least have gotten more endo. But in saying that, 2 arcanes is nothing to scoff at either. 2 arcanes is still nice. In my eyes, at least. I think that's pretty good. Turbulence back on. Gotta get our survivability upgrade. Oh my lord, the tornadoes sometimes just go absolutely crazy, and I still to this day don't really know why. I have noticed that, it just, sometimes they will be very stationary, like that one, and then other times they will fly across the planet in such a manner that I've not quite seen. We've got so many damage numbers coming from this room. Hi. Bye, I guess. Whoops. We got a boatload of people in here. There's a lot of bad guys in this room. I just noticed. We need to kill them all though. Get rid of them all. Suck them up. Give them the sock. So far, so good. Like I said, it's been really comfy gameplay-wise. I know that it's not deep Archimedia or anything super challenging, but this is, by all means, a good example of why you should do a nice run-through of arbitrations whenever you can. Super comfy, super easy. Doesn't require a lot of effort. Let's go down here. The crowd control is nuts. It really is. It's so wild. The speed bonus that I'm getting from all of my weapons as well makes this an absolute breeze. I can get out of anything that I need to really easily, really quickly. Whoa, hi, sir. And it's not uncontrollable speed either. Like, it's not Gauss, where it's just an obnoxious time to run through things without hitting walls and stoppers and stuff. Because it's all parkour velocity, this is something that's really easy, really comfy to use, very maneuverable in a way that doesn't really have any drawbacks. It's just movement in its purest form. The one thing to mention as well is there is no Archon shards on this build. I actually also have a free mod slot currently sitting here on this build because I don't run Jetstream just yet. I don't think you need to run Jetstream by any means. I mean, I haven't really had too much trouble without it, but it definitely is a good part of this build. Let me know what you guys think anyway so far of the build. Do you guys do arbitrations a lot? I personally love arbitrations. I think that it does everything that I need it to do, which is endo, endo, endo. Oh my lord, what is happening? I don't actually know what's happening anymore. everything's dying, and that's all that matters. But yeah, let me know if you guys do Archon, Arbitration, sorry, not Archon, hunts. Arbitrations. Let me know if you guys do arbitrations a lot. I personally think that they're like the best way to get endo. I know that there is a more effective method with like Steel Path Arena, I believe. But that's also way more tedious and way harder to set up. And I don't think that anything with that much setup is necessarily worth comparing. Ow. Ow, sir. I don't quite know what's happening anymore. Oh my god, there's a tornado in here. Farewell, sweet prince. We're almost at the 30-minute mark. Nice and easy. We're not struggling in the slightest either. Like, this is still super, super easy. Look at the height you can get as well. The height you can get is crazy. Sir, please die. I get that you're not in a little vacuum like I put the rest of everyone, but you should still perish. No, that's better. If you do play Zephyr though, please do pair her up at the very least with a blast weapon. It is so vital to the game plan. Blast weapons are hugely important with her tornadoes. They carry so much in terms of the damage that she can really push. Alright. Last little bit here. It's just a blender. Absolute blender. I have recently gotten the turret as well, which has been really fun. I've been enjoying the turret a lot. The one thing I will say about the turret, though, is it is miserable to actually level up. I hate that thing in the sense of any weapons that are good but have 0 former slots, just base, you know, like 0 polarization spots base. Honestly, half tempted to not bother playing them. Honestly, half tempted to not bother playing them. They are really rough. They are really not fun. I didn't realize we were running out of life support. Oh no. Get some life support real quick. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go after 30 minutes. Alright, let's get going. If you guys aren't aware as well, I've been in the holiday spirit over on the stream and in our Discord and our community. If you guys haven't already, check out our streams. We do daily streams over on Twitch. And more importantly, we have a bunch of awesome stuff happening in this month, from a subathon to plenty of giveaways over there with some really cool stuff. So definitely, if you want to come by, hang out, have a chat, just relax with me while I play some video games and talk to people, come do so, because it is a lot of fun. It is a really enjoyable experience. Yes, Mr. Monkey King, let's go. I don't know if he was coming because I was doing all the damage or not, but hey, doesn't really matter. Alright, well, we got a sculpture. We got a sculpture, we got some endo, that's good enough. We did get unlucky with the ephemera twice. That kind of sucks. But that's okay. We got ourselves some Vitus Essence as well, we love it. Upgrade our Nightwave. Fantastic. We're level 20, look at that. I haven't even been trying to get this. This has been something that I've just done passively. Alright, so let me show you the build real quick. I've sort of done it already, but here it is. We have a crap load of duration and a little bit of strength with as much range as I could really fit in comfortably. This build does perfectly fine. The strength is supplemented by augmented mult, sorry, and also the energy is supplemented with energize. It works fantastic. I could easily slap like survivability mods in here, like adaptation or rolling guard, which I have maxed out. I could easily put in some more energy if I really needed more energy. We could always put in more range as well, right? If we needed to. But I think as a whole, this is a fantastic amount of range. It's a really solid build. It's comfy. I've taken it to Steel Path missions that go up to level 1000. I've gotten it in the Steel Path circuit and then taken it to level 1000, and it works well and truly perfectly fine. As for the Fenmore, this is my build for the Fenmore. I think it's pretty good, all things considered. We do have Rifle Elementalist in there for that extra damage on the blast. We've got Amalgam Serration for some base damage increase, but also for that sprint speed. I know that it is not as optimal as just going with Standard Serration, but personally, I prefer this over the Standard Serration every time. I'll happily trade a little bit of damage for some sprint speed. Other than that, though, we've got a little bit of status, a little bit of multi-shot, and some blast. It works well. It does the job. I don't have the arcanes equipped anywhere. I don't have them, and I won't really be equipping them anytime soon. As for the Sikaris, this build is not great. It doesn't really do what I want it to do necessarily in terms of like this could easily be objectively better. I'm not making use of that amazing crit chance, that base crit chance. I want to eventually take some of this elemental damage away and start putting on some crit, because that would help a lot with the damage of this weapon. But ultimately, it is not really here to kill things as much as it is here to provide me with that dodge speed and also just give me a little bit of a different damage type in the form of radiation and viral, which does do its job. It's great for little bits of things like the Sanctuary, as well as the Sanctum Anatomica and the Netracells. It's really, really good for if I'm ever going out into the Steel Path circuit and I manage to get this weapon. Super, super good. Super fun. As for the Praetos, again, it's all movement speed all day. I love my movement speed. It is a really mediocre build, but it does its job. It's got some reach. It's got some pressure point. It's got a little bit of the old school Blood Rush combo. I don't even know if that's any good anymore with Weeping Wounds, Blood Rush, Body Count, and Berserker Fury. But we do have the full viral stack as well as Gemini Cross, and it seems to do perfectly fine. I also have Xeneric, which you'll be mad because I have a lot of stuff to go on Xeneric. But Xeneric has sort of just helped if I'm ever in a slump. I mean, you saw it there in the video as well. A little bit of help with that. We do also have the Doggo giving viral out. So if you haven't, please do leave a like or a dislike on the video. If you didn't like the video, please tell me why. Don't just leave a dislike. And for all intensive purposes, I am live on Twitch every day, and I am uploading here on the channel every day. So if you haven't, please do leave a subscribe, and also go follow the Twitch channel, because there is plenty of content for both occasions. Nevertheless, I really do appreciate all the love. I hope you have a fantastic afternoon, and I hope that the first 12 days of Christmas are great for you. Ciao, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!